In today's morning rounds, American pets are getting fatter. A new study shows the nationwide obesity epidemic now includes our pets. 1 in 3 dogs and cats are overweight or obese, and the extra fat can cause life-threatening conditions. Don Dahler is at a dog park in New York City with the warning signs for pet owners. Don, good morning.
Good morning. The ASPCA says there are about 78 million pet dogs in this country and almost 88 million pet cats. And unfortunately, many of them are alarmingly overweight.
Busy lifestyles and unhealthy diets are wreaking havoc on our pets.
Overweight and obesity in our cats and dogs has increased by 160 to 170%.
Dr. Kirk Berninger is the lead veterinary researcher behind a study by Banfield Pet Hospital.
Right now, 1 out of 3 cats and dogs are overweight.
He attributes this increase to a number of factors: lack of exercise, too much food, and a changing attitude towards our pets.
We are starting to consider pets more and more to be members of our family, and we'd like to communicate with them and show our affection to them by offering them treats. And it can be pretty easy for us to offer too many treats in a single day to our pets.
That's a problem because just as in humans, lugging around all that extra weight can be hazardous to your pet's health.
For example, heart disease and respiratory disease are something that we'll see. Type 2 diabetes is something that we'll see with cats that are obese. And we can see other diseases that are linked with dogs being overweight.
So how do you know if your pet needs the treadmill treatment? After all, animals, especially dogs, come in all different shapes and sizes. Dr. Berninger says you can use this as a general guide. Looking at your pet from above, he says you should see a distinct tuck at your dog or cat's waist. And from the side, you should be able to easily feel, but not see, its ribs. But if Fido is too fat or Fluffy is, well, too fluffy, there is something you can do about it.
You can forget that your pet needs exercise too.
Deborah Montgomery is with Morris Animal Inn in New Jersey, a kind of daycare for pets where they can run trails or swim or just play.
What advice do you have for people who don't have access to this kind of place?
You know, even taking a walk, you get a chance to bond with your pet. It's just something simple as giving them more of a healthy diet.
That's what worked for Happy, a rather unhappy beagle. When she was 10, she weighed 43 pounds and was sluggish and unhealthy. Her new owner simply walked her more often and traded healthy snacks for the junk she used to eat. At 14, Happy's a svelte 28 healthy pounds.
Dr. Berninger tells us that even the little things can go a long way to making them healthier. Cut down on the number of treats, take them for longer walks, or even bring them out to dog walks like this. But it's important to note that dog and cat breeds are very different, so you should always check with your vet before you change their routine or their diet. Gayle.
That's very good advice. You know, and they also say that the pets are a reflection of their owners. So I know your girl lifts weights, your dog. And I know your two are in very good shape.
Thank you.
Yeah, there's nothing overweight.
Yes.
And yours is in good shape.
Lucky,
I know Lucky's
now Lucky's no
weights.
longer a puppy, so she only eats twice a day.
That's right.
And I don't think we give her any treats.
Your kids love Lucky as much as when they first met Lucky?
Yes.
Yeah.
So they have not been no diminution in their love.
They need reminders about taking the dog for a walk.
I thought so.
Yeah.
It
that's
only
natural.
grows. The dog really does become a member of the family. And cats too, I understand. Thank you, Dawn.